Hey everyone, I'm going to read another poem for you. This one's a little bit risque. That means risky in French. Anyways, it's called The Resurrection of My Grandfather. Here we go. Perhaps it was the satin sheets pulled up to his navel, or the cleavage of his two grandsons' wives as they bent over to peck his sunken cheek. But when my father, my brother, and I tried to close the lid on my grandfather's casket, to our astonishment, it just wouldn't shut down on his enormous, which grew during the wake. If the relatives whispering and placing cheese on water crackers at the back of the room saw us pushing down against the lid, they wouldn't have known his wedged like a foot against the red velvet door. They might have thought things like, caskets aren't made like they used to be, or my great-aunt Clara might have said Granddad, who was a proud Union man, would roll in his grave inside a foreign-made casket. But they had no idea. We relaxed his defiance and eased his sexual frustration by tipping my hip flask into the whistle hole my brother pulled apart in his lips. Now, I thought the whiskey would spill down his cheeks and get all over the place, but it actually glugged into his mouth until the flask emptied its final fumes. And then I looked up and looked around to see everyone's eyes fixed on me, while Granddad's nodded off in his trousers, kind of like Granddad used to in his love seat after he studied the newspaper obituaries, then the erotic ads with his magnifying glass. My father broke the silence by declaring his father would have wanted one last drink before he left us, and then we all said goodbye and dropped the lid easily on Granddad's smiling face. Thank you.